Spring is right around the corner, and people are beginning to plan their summer vacations. And for many, that means a stop at an amusement park. Dave Perkins tracked down Pete Trabucco, a guy that clearly spends way too much time at amusement parks.
Pete Trabucco. Pete wears many hats. He is a top travel expert. He's a TV host, an author, and a DJ. But we're going to talk to him concerning his amusement park expert hat today. And his book is A Personal Guide to the Best Thrill Rides in Amusement Water Parks. Hello, Pete.
Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day.
Having a great day and looking forward to the conversation here. I happen to love rides and I love amusement parks, and I know that you haven't always loved rides. You had to overcome a bit of a fear of rides, didn't you?
Absolutely. And one of the things that I did for my first book was to actually take notes I had done because I was afraid of roller coasters. My daughter was born, and I wanted to not miss out on those experiences. So I actually started riding roller coasters. Even though I'm a pilot, I've done
Right.
aerobatics. I've done some crazy stuff in my life. I had that childhood fear of roller coasters. So I wrote the first book as therapy.
But you became an amusement park expert in the process. How are you an expert in amusement parks?
Well, my full-time job, I travel. I'm in aviation, and basically I was visiting a lot of different places all over the country, and there's two things you can do, is sit in a hotel, wait for the meeting and go, or I will go to an amusement park and ride roller coasters with customers, clients, or just by myself, and that's pretty much how I got into it.
In your book, you offer tips on how to avoid the lines. How do you do that, besides pick a rainy day to go?
Well, you got it right there with the rainy day. I mean, you can do a lot of things if you don't mind having a little rain in your face.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things you can do. The first thing you should do is never, and I mean never, go to an amusement park during midday. Midday is when everyone is there.
Okay.
It's hot. There's a lot of big lines. So what I always tell people is if you're going to go early morning or go late evening, because at that point, people have had it. They normally they want to go back to the hotel, maybe get something to eat. So what I tell them is that's one of the major tips, is go early morning or go late. Here's my biggest one. Normally when you go on a ride, a thrill ride, or just any event that goes on at these amusement parks, if you go on the single line, which means just you, it's so much faster.
What's your favorite roller coaster?
Right now, I would say that you've got Millennium Force out of Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio, a 300-foot, 95-mile-an-hour marvel. While most rides are coming back into the train station, this one's only halfway. So that's probably one of my favorite, but there's so many good ones. I mean, right now we've got some great ones. Jersey Devil at Six Flags Great Adventures coming out with a new ride. Icebreaker at SeaWorld is going to be an amazing ride. These are all great, fantastic rides that are just coming into being, and they're going to give these older rides a run for their money.
Talking with Pete Trabucco, whose book is A Personal Guide to the Best Thrill Rides. And I know that you reveal some secrets at amusement parks. And I know one that you touch on is the feral cats at Disneyland.
Yeah, believe it or not, there are a lot of secrets out there that basically that they have secret-wise. I don't know if you know this, but the Haunted Mansion, believe it or not, there's actually living remains of people at the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, wow.
What happens is a lot of people will actually throw the ashes down of their loved ones when no one is looking at the park. And this has been done for many, many, many years. Now, the secret is basically there are cameras now, and you can no longer do that. And if they do that, believe it or not, they have to close the ride down, and hazmat has to be called in order to clean that up. But in the past, people were doing that.
And that means it actually could really be haunted. You never know.
Yes, it could.
Pete Trabucco, who's author of A Personal Guide to the Best Thrill Rides in Amusement Water Parks. Thanks for joining us, Pete.
Thank you so much, and you have a great day.